Looking for good base locations in Palworld? In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 good locations that work from early through to mid game. I've put them in order of progression, so we start with some early game spots and finish locations that become more useful as you start needing more advanced resources. Starting off with the first one, coordinates will be roughly 11 minus 520, just to the left hand side of where you start the game basically. This is a really solid early game location if you're looking to start off your first base, as it has plenty of space to actually build just here, and you'll start with 8 ore nodes, which are really good for early. Even mid game you're going to need a lot of it, basically just building everything. Also a fair bit of trees around. If you like doing dungeons, there's 2 right next to this place as well, one just across the way and then one just down below. But like I said, there's a good amount of room to work with. You can fit your basic production, storage, power facilities, everything you need basically just here. You can build up a couple stories and fit them in and still keep the mining within your circle as well. Alright, with the second one, it'll be 156 minus 393. It's actually probably a little bit closer to where you start the game than the first one that I showed you. You also have a boss right next to you, which is not too bad for if you just want to keep getting chillets. Or then you'll have about 6 to 8 ore nodes here as well, similar to the first base I showed you. In saying that, I would probably not build a base at both of those areas. I'd choose one or the other, being that they're both ore based bases. So I've built up, as you can see, just to keep everything away from the ore. Raids also quite easy here, as they can't really get up to you, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this base. And for number 3, the coordinates are going to be 30 minus 50. This one is a bit further up, so I'd say starting the game, I did actually come all the way to this one first, but there's a fair bit of high level stuff up here, level 30 and such, so yeah, it's really up to you if you want to come all the way up here from the start of the game. So I'd suggest maybe more mid-game for this one, as it has more mid-game based resources as well. As you can see, I've already built a fair bit up here, but there is at least like another 6 to 8 ore nodes around in this area, and a fair bit of quartz, which you're going to need later on in the game. And then you might not be able to see it, might have been mined currently, but there is also a sulfur node just over near my beds inside there. But yeah, you'll need some sulfur as well. Oops. You'll need some sulfur as well, for quite a fair bit of stuff also mid game. I actually use this as my main go-to base. As you can see, I have most of my stuff here, but yeah, that one's pretty good for number 3, I reckon. Of coal just up here as well, just up the top over here on the hill, which you also do really need, but yeah, the next base you'll see, there's a bit more coal there. So this is the basic area for number 4. The coordinates are minus 112 and minus 126. It is up to you basically where you really want to put your base here. As you can see, there is a fair bit of coal around everywhere. There's nice chunks over there. There's a fair bit of chunks back over this way as well. Aren't really spawning in for me, but yeah, just over there as well. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of flat areas around here for you to actually try and build out a nice big base if you want to build it out and then just go get the coal, or there's a couple nice flat spots around the coals as well where you can build your base too. This also, I would say, probably more mid-game, just as it's a bit harder to get to all the way up here, down, from your starting area down here, sorry. But yeah, like I said, it's more just a coal-based one, this one, when you'll need coal for mid to later game stuff, so yeah. One quick note to mention as well about this 4th base area too, there's also a fair bit of sulfur out here as well, so just makes it a bit easier to start mining your sulfur if you do plant your base out in this direction at all. And then finally for number 5, the coordinates are 885, 195. This one is quite a ways out from your starting position. So as I was saying, this one is more of a mid to late game, I would say. And this one is just for getting oil resources, basically. If you really wanted and you're struggling to get oil, you could make 2 bases here if you wanted. You could put another one up here, as there's another 3 oil nodes just up the top here as well. But as you can see, I've made mine down the bottom. where there's also 3 oil nodes just down the bottom. But yeah, as you can see, I've made a massive 3-story fortress. I will go in quickly and just show you my oil nodes. When you're placing your base, that you just get all the oil nodes you want in your circle before actually building your power box. But yeah, you can actually fit 2 on these. I've been struggling to get the 2 down for some reason, but you can also just place these ones down. They don't have to go straight down onto the oil nodes. They can just go down anywhere relatively on any ground. So they're also good for other type bases as well. But yeah, this will be the last and final one. As I was saying, this one is fairly mid to late game, as it's quite a bit to get out here, and yeah, everything out here is also quite higher level as well. Those are my 5 base locations for progressing from early to mid, even toward getting towards later game with the oil base here as well. What helped me throughout the game, these areas and locations through my playthroughs. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you in some sort of way in finding your next base location. If it did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you like, as I'm going to start putting out more Palworld and gaming content like this again. And yeah, thanks for watching if you gave me a chance.